Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so we want to jump right into it. First banana ball game for you. First Clowns game as a banana ball team. What were some of your overall thoughts of that experience?
It was a great moment. It was a great night. I felt like everybody was living in the moment. Um, the fans were very exceptional. Um, it seemed like they were in it since before the game even started. Getting to meet people before the games. That's not typically something that I'm used to. So I was excited to be able to meet them, to perform in front of them, and then to meet them afterwards again. So it was a great night.
That's incredible. And I like there's so many things to talk about with that game, but one that I wanted to jump to first was what was it like lip syncing a song and dancing while you walked up to the plate?
It was great because I'm a huge MJ fan. So when I found out I was gonna have the opportunity to do it, and I was all for it. And that's completely out of my comfort zone, or so I thought. So it's like I said, I've tried to come in this with an open mind and ready to just embrace all of the experiences for what they are.
Yeah, that was such an awesome moment, and then you hit your first banana ball RBI right after that. So that was crazy. So you've played at the highest levels of baseball, right? What is the biggest difference between playing? I know that's a kind of a crazy question, but what's the biggest difference between playing in an MLB game, playing in an MLB stadium, and playing in a banana ball game?
I tell everybody this all the time. I don't even compare them. I kind of put them over here, separate them. I don't even try to. They're extremely different, but it's okay to like them both. That's where I'm at. That's where I feel like a lot of people are, and I feel like people who are the so-called, I guess purists or whatever they call themselves. I feel like you got to give something an opportunity or a chance to see if you truly like it. Now, if you say you don't after giving it a chance, then by all means, you can't get everybody to like everything. But it's an exciting time. It seems like everybody that I'm around is having fun and enjoying themselves. The fans alike. So anything that we can possibly do to put smiles on people's faces, I'm all for.
That's incredible. And what has it been like being part of the Clowns? Like being able to bring back a team, like you said, this isn't a new team; it's a fresh team. Like
Right.
it's a new iteration of it. Like what is that like bringing that back with the history of everything?
It's amazing being able to pay homage to the guys before us, the ladies before us. It wasn't just guys that play on that team, or it wasn't just players of black ethnicity or Latin ethnicity. Um, there was white people who played on the team as well. So being included in everything and what they were about, they were the true barnstormers that kind of set everything going and in motion, and just paying ultimate respects to them.
Yeah, well, we feel like you're doing a great job paying respects, but also bringing something new. It's been awesome to watch so far. We had a really cool question come up in the chat that kind of going back to our question about comparing the banana ball to MLB. Jonathan Huntley has this question here. What has been the reaction from your former MLB teammates hearing that you joined Banana Ball?
Actually, I don't know. I think the majority of people that have reached out to me, I think they've said, well, I saw you the other day on TV. Like, whenever you're in town, let me know. So I think it's been good. I mean, I haven't heard anything negative about it at all. So we'll say it's good then.
That's what I like to hear. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to ask you. You pulled off a couple trick plays. Super cool to see. Where was the inspiration for the Naruto one? Like, is that just a favorite anime of yours? Did you did you do the catch first and realize it fit with the run, or did you do it because of the run?
Two things can be true at the same time. I do watch Naruto, and I like to work on a lot of different catches. So, these are all things that I would mess around with back when I played pro ball. So, but those things are frowned upon if you actually do those during an actual game and mess up.
Yeah.
So you have ultimate um, opportunities and things to. It's okay if you mess up here. Like you say, you try to put on a show. If you've practiced it, then go for it. That's what it's all about here. Just go for it and see what happens.
I love that.
Yeah. Well, one thing that stood out to me in this game was, you guys are going up against the Party Animals, who were the league champions from last year. And one thing that really surprised me was that you guys won the trick play battle. You won the equalizer point so handily. What was the mindset going into the game regarding trick plays and what you guys trying to do there?
Honestly, I think it's just the flow of the game kind of dictates certain things. I don't think we were necessarily trying to force trick plays. Those kind of happen authentically, and when we're having fun, and it helps when you have a lead too. So, you're able to have a little bit of a leeway, and it's not something that it was forced.
Yeah.
We're obviously we want to go for it. We want to take full advantage of the opportunities that we get, and trying to get that extra point after the eighth inning, because that could be the big difference.
Oh, that's incredible. I did want to ask, did Jesse Cole reach out to you and say, hey, would you be interested in joining? Or did you, after you played that one game with the Bananas, did you say like, hey, I'd really like to do more of this in the future?
No, Jesse reached out. Yeah, Jesse reached out maybe like a week before the actual draft night. So it wasn't something that like we were cooking up in the kitchen or anything like that. Uh, obviously I played in the Fenway Classic when the Bananas played the Firefighters back. I want to say it was around July. I think it was in July of last year, and I thought it was cool. Got a chance to see what the experience of what it was like, and have the fans kind of scream your name for one more time, and I thought I was riding off into the sunset. Yes, kind of just gives me a call, and he said I have this crazy idea, and I'll see what you think about it. And blase ended up coming at me about 3 days before the draft. He's like, hey, like I really would like to know if you're gonna make a decision or not, because at that point I hadn't decided. I was kind of weighing my options, and I got 4 kids at the house. We're busy, so
Yeah.
It all worked out. I'm here. I'm enjoying it, loving it, and getting to meet a lot of good people in this organization.
Well, we're glad you're here. It's been fun to watch you already, and yeah, we're excited that you're in Banana Ball. So looking ahead, are there any games or stadiums in particular that you're especially looking forward to playing in as part of the Clowns?
Yeah, I keep saying the same one. Richmond, Virginia. That's hometown. That's where I'm from, born and raised. So I'll have a lot of family and friends there. And I think that's obviously the closest that anybody's for me to be able to play and see hometown people. I think closest, I guess, in the big leagues would have been the Nationals and Baltimore. But even then, that's 2+ hours away. This is actually in my backyard. So it's gonna be exciting to be able to be there and see a lot of familiar faces.
That's amazing. Well, we really appreciate all of your time, and we'd love to to obviously continue, but want to let you get on to what you got going. Do you have any final thoughts for the fans before you go today?
I appreciate the support. Thanks for allowing me to come into something completely new, different. I promise you, I'm not trying to take anybody's, spot in this game. I just want to be able to give these guys and ladies their flowers and compliment them every way I possibly can. I want to learn from them. They want to learn from me. We're all in this together.